Hello and welcome to another Owl Nights review. If you like this content, please make sure to hit the follow button. Also check out our podcast, Gaming at the Round Table, where we talk about everything gaming. Today's review is on Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Released on April 24, 2025 on all systems, developed by Samfall Interactive and published by Kepler Interactive, going for around $34 to $53 depending on where you grab it. Having invested approximately 20 hours into gameplay to share a casual perspective, well, as casual as one can be with an RPG of this scale, I'm going to share how I feel about it. Every once in a while, a game comes along that doesn't just impress, it arrests your attention completely. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is exactly that kind of experience. A breathtaking dive into a fantastical, surreal world that feels like stepping into a painting powered by emotion, ambition, and just the right amount of chaos. Let's start with the obvious, the visuals. Clair Obscur is one of the most visually inventive games in recent memory. Each frame feels like it is composed by a fine artist rather than a team of developers. The game paints its environments with a palette that ranges from dreamlike to nightmarish, and the enemy designs are nothing short of hauntingly gorgeous. The art direction is bold and unafraid to blend classic romanticism with avant-garde surrealism, and the result is a world that feels simultaneously beautiful and deeply unsettling. Gameplay-wise, this is where things get a little more divisive. The turn-based combat system has layers of strategic depth, and it certainly isn't lacking in flair. That said, it may not be to everyone's taste. For a world so alive and dynamic, combat can sometimes feel like it's dragging the pace down. The turn-based nature of the fights occasionally clashes with the otherwise fluid tone of exploration and narrative. There's a sense that the momentum built during traversal and storytelling sequences can come to a frustrating halt when combat kicks in. Additionally, the game employs a real-time timing mechanic during battles, requiring perfectly timed button presses for attacks and defense bonuses. While this adds a welcome layer of engagement, on paper, in practice it can feel more annoying than exciting. The timing windows are inconsistent, and the lack of clear feedback makes some encounters feel more like a chore than a challenge. That said, these frustrations don't come close to derailing the experience. They're just bumps in what is otherwise a visionary journey. The game's ambition, heart, and originality far outweighs its mechanical stumble. If anything, the flaws only highlight how daring Expedition 33 is. It's not playing it safe, and that's a huge part of its charm. One of Expedition 33's most rewarding gameplay systems lies in its approach to gear customization and elemental affinities. Equipment isn't just about stats. It's deeply tied to your combat identity. Weapon, armor, and accessories often come with elemental properties that directly influence not only damage output, but synergy with your teammates and enemies. Each party member has a natural affinity, whether it's fire, ice, lightning, or something more arcane. And aligning their gear properly is essential for maximizing your effectiveness in battle. It's a wonderfully layered system that encourages experimentation. You're constantly thinking about your build, not just for power, but efficiency, resistance, and combo potential. It has a welcome strategic depth that compensates nicely for the slower tempo of turn-based encounters. Better still, gear is beautifully designed with many items serving as narrative touchpoints or visual extensions of a character themselves. Whether you're looting forgotten relics or crafting something new, there's always a sense that your loadout matters. Narratively, Expedition 33 delivers a compelling, cryptic storyline with themes of memory, fate, and the nature of death. The concept of lists of names slowly being erased and a crew fighting to prevent their own demise is rich with the metaphor and emotional weight. Each character is written with depth and brought to life by powerful performances and sharply written dialogue. In a landscape full of familiar formulas, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 stands out as a rare piece of interactive art that dares to be different. It may test your patience in battle, but it rewards you with unforgettable sights, sounds, and emotions at nearly every turn. Thanks again for checking out this review. If you've made it this far, please hit that follow button and check out our other content on YouTube.